Hey everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to day 12 of the 21-day flexibility challenge. We have passed the midway point. We are almost at 21 days, pretty much halfway there, right? But how are you feeling? Everyone feeling okay? I'd love to hear. I've heard some great positives. So I want to make sure that you guys keep on track and do these stretches whenever possible, because the goal of this challenge is not to kill your muscles or to maybe stick it behind your head. I mean, unless that is your goal. But the goal is to be consistent and to make stretching a part of your every single day so that you have it in your routine and it helps you move better, it helps your pain or any type of muscle soreness or tension from workouts that you do, or even daily tasks. And I promise you, a little goes a long way. And if you do the same type of stretches routinely, you will definitely start to notice a big difference. So don't give up, be patient with yourself, and honor your body. Make sure that you do what your body can do, not what I do, or just listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to the muscle that we're stretching. And then I want you to just gently move into it. If you need to take a bench or a chair or a pillow or a towel to help you, please do so, because I'm not there right with you on the other side of the screen, but I'm right with you here. So I'm gonna help make your mind think about what muscle you're trying to stretch and release. And then that way, if you are ever feeling tension or tightness throughout your day, or you wake up and you slept wrong, or you did a lot of work around the house and you're so sore and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Guess what? You do know what to do. You're just gonna find a stretch that is gonna work into that muscle, because you know in your mind what muscle is hurting, and from doing stretches routinely, you'll understand your body and how to get into stretching that muscle. So be mindful, and let's get ready to move. And of course, before I do, I have to do my daily shot of my liquid collagen and hyaluronic acid. Did you know that hyaluronic acid and liquid collagen are in your entire body? From the day you were born, you're born with it. It is in all of your skin, your cells, your nails, your teeth, your hair, your joints. That's why this is such an important part of my everyday. So cheers to you. And cheers to us stretching together. So we're gonna start standing today. Turn on my clock here. All right, so from a standing position, take your legs wide, toes are forward, and your body is nice and tall. Pull your abs in tight. Or take your arms up here by your shoulders, fingertips are on, and start to just roll through your shoulders. So we're just gonna get a little bit of movement. So you might feel little crunchies in there. I know I can feel them. Sometimes they just kind of, collect in there. So we're just gonna loosen them up. After a few little rotations, it'll start maybe getting less. And reverse it, so get those crunchies out. Really articulate those shoulders all the way back and around. Get full range of motion here. Good, and then right from here, take the shoulders nice and open, and bend the elbows, touch your fingers to the top of the shoulders, and then reach them down, fingers down. Touch it in, and then fingers down. So these are active stretches. So I just want you to feel, as you flex the hands back, you should feel your forearms. As your arms are up and out, you're opening up through the chest. So if you don't feel any stretch through your chest, take your arms maybe back a little bit more, but just don't arch your back. Keep your core in tight. Let's do 2 more of these. In and out. Flex those fingers, bring it in, and flex it out. Circle the arms, so just loosen them up and reverse that direction. Big circles, just letting those arms swing. All right from here, let's go ahead and take one arm across the body. I want you just to hook it in like a right angle. I want you to drop that shoulder down and turn your palm up. And as we're doing that, I want you to pull the arm in, but turn your torso into the arm, just slightly, so that you feel the shoulder stretch and coming across here. And right from here, just gonna add in a little leg. So bend one leg, so the arm that is reaching out, you're bending that knee and pressing your hips back. Look at your toes, make sure they're both facing forward. And if that's too much and too heavy, your arms, it can get heavy, right? Just rest it down on your knee. Just press those hips back more. And then as you're down there, you can start to look towards that straight leg. You should feel this in your shoulder, maybe through your lat, your bicep, your wrist, your inner thigh, your groin, your hip, your hamstring. So lots of things stretching here. I'm gonna try to multitask since 10 minutes goes really fast. Okay, carefully come up and then let it go. You know, it's tight, right? All right, take the other arm across. I want you to do the same thing. Point your fingers down towards the floor, pull that in, drop the shoulder down, and then turn your chest into the arm, but pull the arm into your body. And then just hinge your body back into that stretch. Remember, we're just layering things on, so if it's too much or you need to back off and just do one part of the stretch, please do so. I know for me in this stretch, I actually feel this a lot into my traps, the upper part of the neck, so I'm trying to release it down. And each day you do certain things, you'll feel it differently. Like one day you'll be like really bendy and flexy, and then the next day you're like, oh my God, why am I sore? And it's because you probably stretched and the muscles were like, what's happening? But guess what? When you're sore, you gotta stretch and you gotta do more. Hands down to the floor, take this legs wide, toes in, heels out. I want you to just press into the fingers again. So how important it is to keep every joint of our body nice and strong, nice and flexible. And then just rock your body forward and back. Turn your wrist so that your fingers point towards you. Now you might have to bend your knees, and if you bend your knees, you might even feel the stretch in the sides of your shins. So just hold that right here. And I just like to move into it to try to find where my soreness is. And if you don't feel it, you just adjust. So if it's too little, I'm gonna walk my hands away. If it's too much, walk them towards you and make it less of a stretch. Okay, so just hold it there, and then I'm just gonna hinge back. So from a side view, your hips are back, your knees are bent, and you're pressing back. So you wanna feel the stretching through your forearms. And now all I want you to do is turn your fingers out to the side, straighten your legs, and then drop down. So now fingers are forward, so drop down as low as you can. I'm gonna see if you can pull your body, grab onto your ankles, pull it closer, just hold. And all I want you to do is just shift your hips from side to side. So you're just moving those hips from right to left, getting right into the sit bones, into your hips. Just relax your neck. It's almost like you're shaking your hips, doing a little dance. All right, right from here, relax your shoulders, walk your hands forward. We're going to one side into that runner's lunge. So we've done this many times. So I want you to see if you notice a difference now. So continuing on that path, I'm gonna place my hand onto the knee, back leg is straight. I'm twisting in, using my hand and using the arm as that kickstand. So I'm twisting in, and I want you to squeeze your glute in the back so you feel that hip flexor release. Really important here. Squeeze, press. And then right from here, I want you to make sure that your back knee is safe. You're not on the kneecap. If you have a towel or something, you can place it underneath of the knee to modify with this. What I want you to do is curl the heel towards your glute. So curl it in, curl it out, curl it in. One more. We'll hold it up. Now, see if you can either take your hand, keep that hand on the floor. You're gonna reach around, see if you can grab the foot. If you cannot, that's okay. You're just gonna keep it bent. You're gonna twist as much as you can and reach the arm. If you can grab it, pull it in, feel the quad stretch. Now you are not on your kneecap. You are on the front of the thigh, the very top part of the knee, right onto the bottom of the thigh. So pull it in, feel that quadricep stretch. Then all I want you to do is just release it. You're gonna shift the body, and we're gonna sit it back carefully. Oh, yes. Very sore today, don't know why. But isn't that amazing? Like you're like, oh, and so you just kind of move into it nice and easily. So my foot is in, knee is bent, leg is straight. I just want you to reach out and then reach to the middle. Come down and then reach over that knee. So we're gonna do that again. Come all the way back up. Reach the arms across. Exhale, side bend. Flex your foot. Maybe you can feel a stretch in your calf from here. Come down to the middle. Feeling that stretch in your outer thigh, the piriformis. And then go over top of the knee. Swing it around. Feel the twist. Reach the arm straight across. Good. So one party pose here. Party pose is something you can do anywhere, anytime you feel like striking a pose. So bring it up and push that hip forward. This is obviously my favorite pose. I don't know why. This one and different variations of it, because it feels good. It's a nice stretch. You're lengthening through, reaching through, and I want you to really feel this in your hip flexor. So it's not just the party pose, it's a fun pose. But you're gonna come back in. All right, so now we're ready for the other side. So bring your other leg forward. So we're just shifting into it. Right from here, drop it down. Feeling that stretching through that leg. The hands up. Now I want you to just lean, find your body position. I'm pushing my knee away. I'm leaning in the other direction, so I just want you to feel the stretch. And then you're going to twist into it. So as I'm twisting in, I'm pushing down on my knee, finding this balance, this oppositional force that I'm pushing down to find that resistance. I can press the knee down into the floor, or the thigh, the shin, whatever, that you can feel the hip flexor opening. So squeeze your back glute, twist in, holding it here, curl that leg in and out. So again, if you need to adjust your body position, you can place a towel or a pillow underneath the knee. We're gonna hold this one up, hold it up. Again, you can reach around, see if you can grab the side of your foot, and then gently pull it in, and then lean forward. Oh, it's like, wow, you can really open up your thigh and get a deeper stretch. If this is not quite there yet, it will get there. You can just hold this into a static pose, squeeze your glutes. So find where you feel good, and then come all the way back. Good, sit into it, and then sit down to the floor nice and slowly. Take that leg into a half position here. So you're gonna reach up and over, stretching to the sides, feeling that lateral side body. As you reach down, see if you can reach the toes, maybe point them, maybe flex them. Whatever your body feels it needs. Come to the center, and then go over to the other side. Reach that arm across. I want you to reach so far across that your sit bones are still on the ground, that you feel the stretch coming through the lateral side of your shoulder, into your lats. And then come back out, all the way to the other side again. Reach it over. Nice side body stretch. Relax your neck down. Maybe bend your elbow. Come to the center. Pull yourself down. Exhale as you reach around, bringing your chest down to the bent knee. And then are you ready to strike your party pose? Let's go. Knee stays down, body comes up. Push your hip flexor forward, squeeze your glutes. You can gaze down to the floor to release the neck. And then come all the way back down. Very nice job. All right, we're gonna do a few more little stretches here. So onto your back. So I'm gonna face a little diagonal here. Hopefully you can see. You're gonna bring the leg in, and all I want you to do is just take the leg and straighten it. So I'm holding on the back. I'm gonna bend and extend it, 3 and 2. I'm holding it up. Good. Now right from here, I'm gonna reach up. If I can grab the side of the foot, the side of the leg, maybe the knee, maybe it stays bent. You have options, many options. All I want you to do is to reach and just take it slightly over to the opposite shoulder and then up to that shoulder. So you can really feel a different angle into the side of that leg, into your piriformis. Just hold it here, relax down into it, breathe into it. You know, this is one of those ones you're like, oh, it's so somewhat painful, isn't it? Yeah, I feel you. Don't worry, we're there together. Even I think the most bendiest people can be sore in certain ways, especially if you have a certain injury point. So take that knee across. Very nice. And let's go ahead and take it in. Knee comes down, figure 4. And all I want you to do is take that leg across to the floor. All right, just relax into it. One more deep breath. And then slowly bring it up. And let's change legs. And let's go 3 times. Up, 1 and 2 and 3. Hold it up. Pull it in closer. Feeling that stretch to the hamstring. And then again, we will reach up with the opposite hand, either to the foot, the ankle, the side of the leg, or a bent knee. It's up to you. Straighten that leg. And then just bring it over to the opposite side and then up just maybe a centimeter, maybe an inch, whatever you can. And then I want you to press the knee out. See if you can do it on the side. Don't lock it, but it's a gentle press. I'm bracing my hand on the knee. And I'm feeling that stretch as I'm moving the skin and making sure that my knee and my toes are in the same alignment. Bend the knee. Figure 4. Very nice. And then bring that foot down, twist. And then come back up. We can extend that leg if we'd like, if you want to get a little bit more. All right, roll it back up into a little ball. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a huge hug. Compress your thighs onto your chest and your belly. Massage those organs. Release your lower back. Roll it up. Take a nice deep breath. And reach those arms up. Open up to the shoulders. Exhale, reach forward. Bring it up. Exhale, release out. Thank you guys so much for stretching with me. I hope you got a nice movement session that releases your muscles and helps prevent injury, as well as strengthens your joints and makes you perform everything better, because we have to be flexible with every single thing that we do, because if we're not, things can happen, right? Things that we can't expect, and we have to be prepared for anything. So I want you prepared, and I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, or you have want to know more about the liquid collagen that I take, I'm more than happy to share that, because I love sharing information that I feel is very useful and effective. So please let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great, fantastic night. Namaste. Namaste.